was over in London. You get out of the tube and there's this big yellow stairs. I'm not sure they'd ever get used, those stairs. So I just started walking them. There's no lift at the top of the AFL, is there? But if you take the stairs, there could be a Premiership Cup. One step at a time. I'm going to leave you with one thing. If you don't do the work, don't take the steps, you sit here in finals time. That's reality. You sit here and you watch what you missed out on. So keep doing the things that you've been doing will allow us to have a chance to be down there, not all the way back up here. But I'm going to do the work. You'll take the steps. That's our mantra for the whole pre-season, right through the season. Take the steps.
The siren's going to sound, and that is all she wrote. Big Melbourne statement made by the Brisbane Lions.
It was their worst defending a ball movement for the year, which is not what you want 2 weeks out. The fact of the matter is they lost 3 of the last 4 games at a time of the year when history says no Premiers lost 2 games in the last 4 home and away matches in 10 years.
You can't win a premiership with those numbers historically, Gareth, so I don't think any team's won a premiership like that.
Oh, their profile right now is not that of a premier.
This is a big switch that needs flicking, and a flick switch hasn't happened too often in recent times.
Craig McRae is in the pressure index. First time in his tenure as Collingwood coach.
Okay, every game presents an opportunity to focus on something, like game finishes. Draw attention to something, whatever you want to do. Win or lose, but I want to put some energy into what's on the board there. This, unless something changes, we'll be sitting here feeling the same. And if you've got a fixed mindset, you go, oh, this is fucking permanent, we're done. It's always going to look like this. Oh, fuck, here comes another 24 point. Well, we're going to have to kick 125. We have to be all in this. You know, we're not going to sit here and go, this is good enough. It's not.
Now, will the emotional trigger of a qualifying final bring all of that back? That's actually the part of the question that Craig McRae can't answer.
I hate losing more than most people. I'm very competitive at everything I do. Yeah, I'm not sitting here without everything I've learned from every single coach that I was coached by or that I've worked with as a coach. I'm a process guy. I live in the moment. I don't get caught up in the stories of what could be or what is. Not fear of failure, not focused on the outcome. I'm not finished, long way from it. And do today well, and tomorrow will be another day. We're here to start our new campaign. This is our new theme. We're going with an operation here, a mission. Imperium Momentum, Latin word around command and empire, where we're going to call upon our army. And there's a big fucking army we've got. No other team in the country has a supporter base like ours. None. Not even close. So we're going to call upon them and we're going to command the empire. And the momentum part is just living in it. You know, the momentum we gain through what we've already done and then clearly what we're about to do. A united group on a mission. One thing they do is they have a flag every time you go to battle. And this is our flag. We're going to hang this flag for as long as I'm in the chair every September outside the club. It represents who we are, the imagery, the colours, 23 in the front line, everyone else side by side, and a massive army behind us, going into battle. First mission's grand assault on the Ds. Carpe diem. Seize the moment. Enjoy your lunch.
I've never had a long-term injury before. Lap after lap by yourself. It's a really lonely thing, rehab.
At 20 years of age, Nick is already one of the best players in the AFL and amazingly the Brownlow Medal favourite this season.
He's one of the most intelligent footballers I've ever seen. He's the most destructive, most damaging player at this stage that I can recall.
I challenge you to find someone in the modern era who has played a better first 31 games than Nick Daicos.
I honestly think that he'll be one of the best midfielders we've seen.
A handball procession through the middle. Nick Daicos takes the mark.
Immediately, I felt pain in my knee. I tried to run it out, tried to change direction, couldn't move too well at all. I reckon I got about 20 metres and just knew it wasn't right. I couldn't weight bear it all on that knee. Instantly, we knew that there was probably something wrong and something that we needed to delve into a little bit deeper. And it was a pretty severe injury, I was told by the surgeon. The time frame was 6 to 12 weeks, but there could definitely be complications. Even then, that's saying that everything goes perfect. I know what's on the line. You never want to get injured, but being this close to finals, I'm pretty stressed.
At the Collingwood yards. Yeah, they're doing like a feature spread on me, so they want to shoot somewhere a bit different.
I grew up my whole life going to Collingwood games and just dreaming of one day being out there, let alone leading the team out there and running through the banner.
It's always been my dream to be a Collingwood Premiership captain, and it's something that my dad was never able to do. I suppose you always feel some level of pressure, and that's the job, is you're always under pressure to perform. One slip up is often magnified.
So I've read the article,
Okay.
and there was something in there that really kind of struck me when you said you're always chasing something that never arrives.
Yeah. You always want to be like perfect, or you want to be the best, but once you get there, well, you never really get there. You might do 10 things amazing, but the one thing that you didn't do as well is the thing you remember the most. What I'm learning and realising a bit is leadership can be lonely at times. Sometimes can feel like you have to come up with all the answers yourself, or you have to be more than you are. Yeah, when you're in a team and you're in a team sport, it can feel like a bit uncomfortable, a bit isolating to do this stuff by yourself, because you're not sure if it's right.
Chin up's good.
We're under no illusions about what the next month's going to take and the sort of clutch moments we're going to be involved in and the pressure we're going to be under, and we're just preparing for that, because in those moments you rely on the team more than anything else. This will be my last media commitment for the season. Now it's just about connecting with the group again. Nothing's more important than training and playing and the team preparing for the finals. Fuck off.
So that's cool if your time is running out. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do something that was harder than just the norm or the average. Played a lot of finals early in my career, then I missed the 4-year period, which was pretty grim. Like, not playing finals, that hurts more than anything. So after 2010, you sort of think it's going to happen again pretty quickly. You know, I've played in prelim finals where you lose by a point, you lose by 4 points. Like, I've been there, I've been on the wrong end of the result.
My dad was a past Collingwood captain and one of our greatest ever players, but he played in 4 grand finals and he lost them all.
There's vision of Dad his third or his fourth runners-up medal and walking off the stage, taking it off his neck and just throwing it aside.
He's acutely aware of how hard it is to win a premiership at this club, and he also knows the pressure that comes with being captain at Collingwood.
Yeah, Dad played in 2 losing grand finals.
Yeah, I've got to be careful here because I did contribute to a couple of these losses to Collingwood, so hopefully we can redeem that.
Once I've got the ultimate in my career, but I want 2. Like, if one's hard, I want to go like the next level and try and get 2.
The reality of my situation is time's running out. I know this might be the last chance I get to achieve my dream.
You know when people talk and something really significant goes on in their life and they go, this is just surreal? Everyone heard people say that? What's it mean?
Hard to comprehend.
Yeah, hard to comprehend. When it's like that, when that sort of scenario's happening, which you're living right now, you're living such an unbelievable next fortnight. I keep repeating, it happens really quickly. When it's all exciting and you're sort of living that surreal dream that may or may not ever happen again. Let's be honest, this may or may not ever happen again. It goes really quickly. So to make sure we maximise it, tell me what needs to happen between now and game day and on game day.
Slow down.
Slow everything down. Stay present.
It's Collingwood versus Melbourne here tonight in the qualifying final, and there is a bit of rain around. It seems to be holding up for now. Nick Daicos, we can confirm, has proven to be fit, so he's officially out. John Noble has been dropped for the first time under McRae.
Congratulations, Steele. Thanks, 307 games today, become the 3rd all-time Collingwood player in the history of the... You know, I'm ready to go. Don't worry about that. It's times like these I wish I did more push-ups. Can you read that? I've got the glasses. Someone read that out. Darcy, you're a good reader.
Used to urge someone to make the most of the present time and give little fruit.
Seize the day. Carpe diem, a phrase that comes from the Roman poet Horace, means literally pluck the day, though it's usually translated as seize the day. A free translation might be enjoy yourself while you have the chance.
Enjoy yourself while you have the chance. What a great saying for us. Enjoy yourself while you got a chance. Be grateful for being in this position. Appreciate what we have while you have it before it's taken away from us. Live in the moment. Fuck things up and be okay with it. Laugh, smile. Be here, be present. This is living right now. So be present to it all. All the other stuff just doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. Just enjoy this for what it is. Yeah, Bruzzie's hit young Brayshaw early in the game. It was big. It was big. Massive contact. It's getting out of control. Somehow he's got to stand in the middle of it all, and good luck.
All to be done for Melbourne. They trail by 25 points at the final break. Demons still there. McDonald's still there. Gets the left foot to it. And kicks the first one of the last quarter. Gives them hope.
They are getting inside 50 after inside 50. Moore gets back again. Melbourne have picked all 3 goals in the last quarter.
And he dribbles it through. They are still alive.
That's the most difficult thing that we have to do is defend repeat entries when we're getting it out and it's coming straight back in.
It's not what we plan for. You spend all week, 2 weeks preparing to avoid that situation, and then all of a sudden you're in it, in a high pressure moment.
Van Ryan just couldn't hang on. A high ball forward. McDonald, beautiful Moore. What a footballer Darcy Moore is. Oh, Quainer, absolutely brilliant.
Play of the night.
Elliott, how good was that? Read it like a book.
That's the work rate though. In this last quarter, Collingwood are going to play in a prelim. Collingwood will play in the preliminary final on Craig McRae's 50th birthday. Can you believe that?
It's about winning now. You don't fluke this stuff. Okay, so this is a deep win. We take it all in it. Smell all of it. Okay, because it doesn't come around that often. Seize the day. Live at the moment. Be present to it. I can enjoy this for what it is. Then when we get to play next, there's only 4 teams left. That's real. The other team can go bash each other now. Historically, you have to win 13 games to make the finals. With the extra round gather round, we thought 14 was the number. And we built a ladder and we got to work trying to paint a rung after every win. Look around the room, if someone's had a significant impact in the game, we give them the spray paint and let them go to work. So then finals time comes and we wanted to represent something different, and we built this plinth that had 3 rungs, because you got to win 3 finals to be the premiers, and 1 step closer to putting the cup on top of it.
Have you been involved in many games where there's been that big a discrepancy in inside 50s and it's 37-69 and you've won? I mean, that doesn't happen often.
You can analyse all the stats, but it doesn't matter, you just win.
Yeah.
So you got to find a way to win. Yeah, what you guys don't see, you see outcomes and you see results. We see process, we live in process. We'll get better. You have to.
I was so fortunate we won. I really needed that extra week. When you're striving to get back as early as you can, every day matters. We've got that singular goal of getting back and we're so motivated. I guess you're probably overthinking a little bit. How can I best get my knee recovered? It's definitely a tough time. Like your head's spinning. I don't think you can properly enjoy anything. You're just so focused on getting this knee right, and it really can absorb you. Every single step you take on that right leg, you're trying to focus on the pain and thinking of it. First gym session, it swelled up a lot. My surgeon's saying to me it just means that it's not ready yet. I'm bugging him. I'm going, well, when will it be ready then?
Did you ever? What did you do for like family holidays?
Paris. Yeah. Oh, please. We went to the Murray River, mate. On a houseboat, but still.
I just picture you to be the high and mighty Ivory Tower on top of the bloke, didn't it?
You didn't, or you did? Mate.
Salt to the air.
Then I got the name.
Salt to the air.
One of the great sayings I got told really early is don't forget the little people on the way up, because you meet them on the way down. I think I told you that when you got up.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Because I'm a little person. You meet me on the way down, mate.
Oh, that's great.
We're too safe too often. 15 minutes to go. We don't score again. We defend the ground for 15 minutes. Reality, we score one more goal, that game's done.
Yeah.
So we've got to still have that thought process to be able to score. So picture us trying to save the game for 15 minutes when the team's coming at us like us. You get over it.
Yeah. Against a team that that's going to be able to get some flow happening, we can't do that. We can't rely on that.
Set them up for that.
Great. Go Pies.
I want to touch base around Bruzzy. He's not here at the moment. He's off with the QC trying to work out what's going on tomorrow night. They go to tribunal tomorrow night. Can we obviously reach out to him and support him as best we can? But what have I spoken about in recent weeks around a hurricane of this time of year? What do you recall about that conversation?
Yeah, I'm on the middle of it, but let the noise be on.
Yeah. A lot of shitload going on around us consistently, around us and other teams, and those that have a dog, you'd have a dog, you put the window down, what's the dog do? Gives an example of what it looks like. Yeah. Wasn't quite what I was thinking, but imagine that hurricane and then you just put your head out the window and how much, and Bruzzy's living in that space at the moment. Bruzzy's living on the outside, caught up in all that, but let's not get caught up in that ourselves. Okay, let's not live in that space outside of here where it's just a bit chaotic. Do the best we can to stay present. Okay, let's get to this. Most likely we're going to play Saturday afternoon prelim. That's where we're heading. So we're going to train and have a match play at that time. This week we're battle preparing though. Get your head around that. So I need everyone in the room to get your mindset around that space so we can go out and be winners to really set us up for what's to come. All on the same page. I know you're filming this whole thing. I don't know where it's going to end up, but I've been keeping this private, but it doesn't look like I'm going to keep it much private for much longer. The media have got it, but yeah, Gab and I are going to have a little baby, and which is exciting news. We've kept this to ourselves for the entirety, and we don't want it to be a story. We don't want this to be a distraction, and we're doing our best to keep it private. So. It's actually due grand final day, so I'm not sure what's going to play out. Thankfully, the opposition's saying it's going to be late, so shouldn't have anything to worry about, but yeah, life's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
When I was 17, Mick spoke to us about a group of players that, like, statistically out of you guys, only 2 of you would get to 200 games. You know, only 1 of you would win flag. Straight away in my head was like, I'm going to be one of those 2 guys.
10, 12 years ago, there's a little bit more, try and block it out, just do your process, lock in.
I had like a checklist, crazy long, that was like, I've got to do all this. If I don't do that, I won't play well on the weekend. But I reckon I would have burnt out. It was all footy.
And the big thing that I've seen shift is his connection to his family.
I actually got this game off some Instagram page for kids. All right, Dars. So what's the game? Ice cream scoops. Ready, Dars? This is a little one for you. Gotta let it bounce. Up. All right. Yeah, there's so many different things with Flyer. The way that he's embraced my family and brought his family along for the ride has just been amazing. He's been saying all the time lately, bro. So hit it like that, bro. Do this, bro. Oh, come on. Oh, bruh. Sounds like he's been hanging out with Billy Frampton. I remember the first time I ever met him and just sitting down, he says, I want to extend your career as long as I can. As a 33-year-old, that's really refreshing to hear that he sees more time than just, hey, we're going to get rid of you because you're 33.
Yeah, Pendles is a huge asset. On the field, he's just a connector, he's a conductor, he's an extension of the coaching group, he's an extension of our game plan.
That's why, just got to get him not in the copper spot.
Why I've always wanted to try and make the most of my career and like look after my body really well and say no to drinks, and that's why I'm still here. My mates would say socially they don't see me that often. There is a cost in that. The reason why I've done what I've done, it definitely feels validated because of this. I'm getting another go at it at 35. It's pretty rare, and I'm really happy to be in this situation. Hey, what'd you do? You dropped the cone. Can you throw it back? Good throw. All right, Darce, ready? Oh, stuck in there. Ready? Here we go.
I guess the nerves are getting to me now, knowing that the time is there to sort of show all the work we've been putting in rehab, but it's tough. I don't know how ready I am. I'm pretty anxious to get out there, and it'll be a big sigh of relief and a weight off my shoulders if I can get through the session. If I don't get through this session here in this moment, it's done, and I won't be able to play.
Feel a little bit. Yeah, whatever you need. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it's probably like a little puppy at the park being let off the lead. Like it just felt like it was 6 weeks in the works, and I finally got my opportunity to run and get out there and compete in the match sim.
Titch. Yeah, still. Yeah, pass. Take.
It felt good just taking off, and my knee felt good, and in that time, the adrenaline, you're chasing the footy, you don't think about your knee at all.
Yeah, George! George! Yeah, 40!
Fuck. Game fitness is different, isn't it?
Pass, run!
Oh, how'd you go? It's tough. It's fucking very tough.
First centre bounce from there. How did you get inside 50 so quick? Was that his finish there?
Wadey said to me, hit your top speed. So I was like, all right, I got to try.
Where's Nick playing? Full forward or that?
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out. Rehab done. Woo.
Not many people from Sullivan's Beach coach Collingwood, and I don't lose sight of that. Very grateful for how far I've come, but also how lucky I am to have so many great people behind me that allow me to be this person in this chair. Yeah, I'm not staring at this to hopefully see a shadow of myself there, but it's how inspiring is this? This is Collingwood. This is Collingwood. There's Lee, he coached me. Like, I'm in awe of Lee. Yeah, I don't lose sight that there's only 5 guys on the wall. 1892 and there's only 5 guys there. I've still got my All plates on. Just trying to make my own version of what this club needs. Play my part. With a lot of good help. A lot of sensational staff and coaches around me. Very lucky. I have many regrets, but now at 50, they're all just lessons. But I'm really proud of my resilience. Yeah, without resilience, nothing's like this is ever going to be possible. At some stage, I'll sit back and have a beer and reflect on that. But I am really proud of the journey I've been on. I'm proud of how I've been able to pick myself up and just keep going forward, getting better. And that's what I'm trying to make this group, just pick ourselves up and just get better. Here's the squad for this week, pretty much unchanged. Nick will come in for Tay, real strong position to be in. How far you've come, you know, whether it's your individual journey, when this is you as a young player, you know, forging your career, you know, growing your hair long, whatever your story was, it's got you to here. It has, and we've all got a story to tell. Someone's always got something to tell. There's always, you know, resilience along the way or things that have shaped them, and it gets us to this moment. And then you think about us as a group too. This is 2 years in the making to get us to this moment. Not just 10 days of preparation to get to GWS, 2 years. 2 years of us forging winning habits, winners only, step in the room. You know, this is our journey together collectively. Take a look around the walls. This started with blank walls at the start of this campaign. Corkboard, that's all it was. We're filling in the blanks with the stories that we've been telling, the steps that we've taken, and look at now spilling over right up to the back. So many stories to be told in those photos. Memories now. Memories, that's all they are. And they've got us to this moment. Your story individually and our story collectively got us to this moment. And now it's up to us to live in it. Okay, we're so fucking lucky to be in this position. We're so lucky to have this environment. Just got a few more minutes to play, that's all.
All right. I suppose there's a bit more expectation on us to deliver than there was last year. You know, we just believe in ourselves and we know if we bring our best, anything's possible. There's talking about it and then there's actually getting out there and doing it. So they're two very different things. Feel the pressure, feel responsibility to deliver, but that's what you play for. That's what makes it fun.
It is the genuine footy lovers' favourite weekend of the year. Before the sponsors and the corporates bump in, the diehards are coming to will their side into a grand final. First up, it is the Pies and the Giants. Collingwood's mantra all year has been to take the steps. They're back on the preliminary final stage to try and go one step further than they did last year.
Craig McRae celebrates a birthday as well today. He's 50. In his 50th game in charge as well for the Collingwood Football Club. Will it be a birthday celebration for him?
We've got to be really careful here. We're playing the Giants. They're one of the best teams in the competition right now, and they've got great belief in what they're doing. It just seems like every player in their team right now knows their role, and every team their player knows what they need to do and has great belief in what they're doing. It's hard to stop belief. Yeah, this team's going to be coming with enormous confidence.
The GWS are out on the field. They're the informed team in the competition in red-hot form, and they're going to be drowned out by the Collingwood chant here. The Giants are going to be a tough team for this Pies outfit.
Broad smile on the face of Darcy Moore, the captain, as he leads them out, and Nick Daicos is right by his side. The competition's best player this season, and the roar out of the stands in an environment that is entirely theirs tonight.
inside, stepped around one and finds Pendlebury, who marks. And to the left, it's an inside forward 50 for the Magpies. Their first mark taken. It stays in. An enormous reception. He's down but straight to Chris, throws it on the boot, on the outside of the left, remarkable! Oh, that's...
And as Crispy kicked his goal, I saw my number go up to run onto the field, and it was a really special moment for me because it was 6 weeks of really hard work and a day-by-day process to get out there again. Probably like a little bit emotional at the time, funny coming on, and it's pretty special to have the support of the Magpie Army. They were super loud when I came on.
Nick Daicos just running onto the ground. Robbo, how's the reception for the champ?
I was just going to say, how's the crowd, Howie? Thumping crowd because Nick Daicos has just run on. Hasn't played since round 21 with that knee, so the favourite son is out on the ground.
He's got to go, he's 30 on and spotted him beautifully.
A high ball, Darcy Moore's in position. Hogan, big fly, he claims it. Forward, opening goal for the Giants, they're on the ball.
Half post high drop, punters it snuck over. It's a goal.
Beautifully done, getting off his man. Cumming loves everything about it. Giants 3 in a row.
They have got some serious momentum right now.
Opportunity, stuttering approach. Kicks it.
Good bounce from Mychek. Bounce back into his arms from 30's missed. Hand pass on the top, Nick Daicos. Squaring towards goal across the face.
Big half of footy. Pies 2 goals to zip first term. Giants 4 goals to zip second term.
Second quarters, it's theirs. Like seriously, the last 2 games, they put teams away in the second quarter. They haven't done it to us. Now we need to start again. That's all done. It's all done. It doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. It's the past. It's done. Okay, they've thrown their best punch. We get back to work here. Every fucking second, every minute, because you know what? After here, there is no more. There is none. Okay, so every one of them counts. We'll lose a few more. They'll kick a few goals. Execute your role. Play our system. Let's get to work.
We're pretty far behind in the third quarter, and our backs were against the wall. The next play, dare, fearlessness. We weren't afraid to throw another punch.
To bring it back to an 11-point margin, Bobby Hill kicks the goal that Collingwood needed. Jamie Elliott leans back on it. Crowd tells you everything.
Spills to McQuarrie. Cross the body, 20 out. And the Pies have hit the front. Collingwood hit the front at the 20-minute mark of the third term.
All fucking here for this moment, eh? You've got all the fucking tools. We're the best last quarter in the fucking
Let's go!
We went into the game thinking that our competitive advantage was our pressure, and we thought that would overwhelm them. But credit to them, it didn't. And the last quarter in particular was such an arm wrestle, and it was just moment after moment, minute after minute. It was a struggle. Lloyd kicks a goal.
Doesn't get any better than this. Preliminary final scores dead level.
Here they go. Cox is the fly.
And within 2 minutes, Mason responds.
From 48, Mason Cox delivers. He loves a prelim.
Yeah, the Giants were enormous. They just kept coming. Then Hogan kicks a goal.
One arm in the air, Jesse. To 1 pointer with 6:18 in the clock.
So after the Hogan goal, yeah, I'm sure at that moment, with only a few minutes to go, that the lessons we learned 12 months prior were all on show. The way they shut the game down was unbelievable. Executed everything we needed to do. One of the best last few minutes we've played for the year.
Drops back on the line between the goalposts.
We've got 2 teams that just don't know how to give up. They are charging towards the finish line. Scoring's been tough tonight, 8 goals apiece.
Hacking ball, Darcy Moore.
He brings it to ground and they pile in on top of him and the umpire will ball it up.
Just needs to find a teammate with a mark and it'll be game over. He sends it forward. He finds Hoskin Elliott. That might be your ball game. He'll slow it down. He'll milk the clock as much as he can. 7 seconds on the clock. Hoskin Elliott looks. Collingwood leader by a point. He comes back and across. Siren will sound. Collingwood by a point. They lost the prelim by the
legend last year. And the Collingwood Footy Club, the biggest club in the land, are into the grand final. Collingwood 8-10-58, the Giants 8-9-57. Oh, just a wonderful night of footy at the
Can we do it one more?
MCG.
That's fucking insane. That is fucking insane. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it by 1 point. I think we do that. Yeah. So clutch that play. Fuck yeah!
I remember on the ground after the siren goes to GWS, and there was euphoria, as there should be. We were in a grand final, and our whole story is bring the fans along for the journeys. Go celebrate with the fans. We're going to a grand final. Let's be happy with that. Yeah, we talked about deep wins, so we want to enjoy it. But the back of my mind was one more. Yeah, one more. And I know Pendles had been there before, so I grabbed Pendles on the field, and I just pulled him away from the group and said, can you just make sure that the group understands there's more work to do? We've got more work to do. One more.
To the breath. Pick us last year, 12 months ago. Different feel, huh? Yeah, 1 point here, 1 point there. Yeah, same amount of effort. Let's take all this in. Take it all in. And then we just get back to where we need to get to. Anything, Dave? Skipper, you've been here a long time. 1 more to go. 1 more. Yeah. So proud of you. I don't know how we're going to get to do this. Who do you reckon? We can do it. Are you 20? You do it. Ever since you blocked off that car park, I haven't lost a game. Yeah. Or we haven't lost a game.
It's all good, mate. I'll do it next week for you. Yeah.
See you, mate. Great job. Yeah. I'm going to put that with you, Char. All right. All good, mate. How'd you go? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Have a fun time?
Yeah. Can you believe we're in a grand final?
Oh my god. Does it feel real?
Oh my god, my birthday's nearly finished.
11:24, Dad's birthday's nearly over.
It's been a pretty cool birthday.
Whoa. Whoa, that was pretty fucked. I feel really like just pretty like like I can't think. That was fucking such a grind. That was so hard. And there's so many people that are so like pumped, and it's just gonna be so overwhelming. Especially when you literally for 2 hours can't even like enjoy it because you're just so fucking stressed. Oh. Whoa. Playing in a granny. Oh, what the hell. 1 point. Footy is cooked.
Go the pies. Hey. Thanks for your support, guys. Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
If we do that next week, I'll probably pass away. Well, that's probably it for me.
Should I give him a 2 challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, do you reckon you'll see that?
Go the Pies!
She blew off so
I think she's brushed me off.
Yeah.
Whatever, mate. Whatever,
Cool.
mate. Yeah. Cool story, old man.
You can't even process like how much work goes in to being able to execute. We found a way to win, but it's like you lose that game. When we did it last year, we lost, and it's like you just have months, and you just know you have to do it all again.
So when I get home after every win, which I'm very grateful, we've had lots of them in recent time, I'd love to come home and watch the replay, have a glass of red, and then take it all in. Yeah, again, we're probably 1 goal away, I thought, from really nailing them in that last quarter. We just couldn't quite get it. Still couldn't get that knockout blow. We just had to hang on. You're up late, darling. You're going to go to bed, sweetie, okay?
Okay.
I love you very much. Oh, you're going to have noodles first? All right. You want to sit with Dad?
Yeah.
I love you very much, darling.
Love you too.
Oh, Geordie started well, didn't he? Whoa, Bobby. Listen to the crowd, Charlie.
There's definitely some nerves. I'd be lying if I said there's not. I think the hardest bit is the unknown.
Hamish McLaughlin, he's sort of been briefing me on, I think, the Brownlow, what happened. Just sent through, he said, good luck tomorrow, just sent through some questions that he'll ask me if I'm fortunate enough to win it. So there is a lot of questions. I know in the past people that are sort of contending have done speeches, but I haven't thought about it at all. So I'm now a little bit nervous, thinking maybe I should have. I've always fantasised that if I was ever up for the Brownlow, I'd want to be playing in the granny that week. I think it's the coolest thing when you're sort of drinking waters and getting ready for a granny. I remember Dusty doing it in 2017. I thought it was awesome.
I've always put team goals first, and I'll continue to be that way, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to be in the mix for the Brownlow tonight.
Oh, well, how are you? Good.
You want a berry?
No,
I can't for Saturday. Quickly getting my hairstyle, and then we're heading down to a photo shoot. And then we come back up, I got an interview in here, and it has been very hectic, but I'd rather be rushing around, to be honest, than just sitting around. So we're probably going to be late for our red carpet interview, but...
Yeah, it was warm. We didn't have too many kids in 2010 in the team.
It's good. It's good. It's better than I thought. I'm excited to get inside and see what happens.
Oh, well, alrighty, I think we're on our way now, so I'll see you in there.
Collingwood v Brisbane. Brisbane, El Neil. Brisbane, El Neil. 3 votes. And I declare the winner of the 2023 Brownlow Medal, Lachie Neale of the Brisbane Lions Football Club.
So ready to get this blazer off and get into the week. Sort of weird, because I thought I'd get maybe a couple votes in some games earlier and I didn't. So then I thought, oh, I'm done. I'm no chance. Then the cameras came right over with 2 rounds to go and I'm like, maybe they know.
I know. They all came rushing over.
They came rushing over, but sort of just wanted tonight to be done, like to know either way and now move on. So it's exciting. It's pretty cool for Lachie Neale, obviously now 2-time. and then we get the pleasure of versing him on Saturday. So it was very cool for us, but yeah, now we'll get some rest and hit the track tomorrow.
Grand final week is the best week you could possibly have. It's like having 5 or 6 Christmas days in a row.
The city of Melbourne, the buzz is amazing. There's just an electricity in the air that is really exciting.
I get a bit giddy thinking about it. There's a super buzz right now in the city.
It's why we do it. There's 2 teams left. Everything's coming to a head and everything that goes with it. Why wouldn't you step into it and enjoy it?
In and amongst all the excitement, all the hype about finals, everything that's going on, one thing is really clear. Brisbane on Saturday are going to require our best.
So here we are playing a team we haven't beaten all year, and funnily enough haven't beaten them in the last 2 years. So we're excited to think that they haven't seen our best. Until you beat an opposition, you sort of feel like there's something there. We haven't done it. There's a sense of determination, but we have great belief. They have great belief. Yeah, this is going to be one to watch.
We need to be a structure to this, but I'd love to do like some form of acknowledgement to the crowd, whether you spread yourselves out at some stage, like after a game. But do your own thing now. But we don't have to physically go be part of the crowd, but you understand how important they are to us, yeah? So spend that time where you need to, whether it's a whistle blows and then we do it. What do you do with that?
Original. Gets the job done.
Share. All right, you got to share it though. I don't have to. All right, share it.
Okay, here's our squad, grand final squad. So congratulations for those that are in the squad. 26 people have earned the right to represent us on match day. So thank you for all the others that aren't in that. We don't get here without everyone contributing to this. You know, we can't train today without our full squad. Without the intensity that Jacob Ryan did in the fight drills on Tuesday, then the others don't get better. We appreciate all those little things to get us to this moment. Parade tomorrow, we'll get a bit deeper into that, but lots of smiles, enjoy the occasion. So in the parade, put your sunscreen on. Murph, you'll need a bit of zinc. Smile to the fans. Nothing better than, lucky enough, like Wade, you've been involved in a few of these, but you go to the parade and you see the opposition, they're all like, we're going, oh God, we got them. Like there's an opportunity to just really step into it and smile and, wave. We're not playing the fucking tomorrow. We play Saturday afternoon. Okay, so we accept all that, embrace all that, have fun with it. But I can't thank everyone enough in the room for getting us to this moment. And it says grand final. It is the finishing point for the season, but it's not the fucking end. Our journey's just beginning. And I'm really excited for that. So we get to represent everyone in this group for what it is for the club, but this is just the start for many of us. So thanks again for the year. We'll go in different ways, but we'll come together at the end of the game and plenty of smiles on the face, I'm sure. Thanks, guys. Shared a story from Tony Shaw years and years ago when I was at Brisbane about how much he wanted the Premiership Cup. So when they gave it to him the day before in the parade, that he was not going to let it go. And here we are now 20 years later, the story's been told to Darcy. Don't let go of the cup, Darcy. Don't let go of it.
I think it was the morning of the parade, I had Scott Pendlebury come up to me, when you're holding the cup, just be the last one to hold it, and then just walked off. I've not heard of it, I didn't know about it, I didn't know what it meant, I didn't know the story of this stupid superstition that everyone has. Anyway, I followed up with Scott and he said he didn't care about it in 2018. So he was like, don't make the same mistake that I did. I should be enjoying the hundreds of thousands of screaming fans, the excitement of my first grand final parade and just reveling in that. But all I could think was, don't let go. And I could feel my teammates just watching me like with these eagle eyes, just like, don't fucking let go. And I was just watching Harris Andrews' hand. He let go first.
I think there are a few mind games just being played there with the Premiership Cup.
Then everyone leaves the stage and we're told we have to grab the cup again for a photo shoot. You got to hold on to it again. We got to go again. So we do the photo shoot. We have to take the cup to the press conference. So we're both two grown men walking side by side, holding this thing awkwardly. So the AFL girl said, "Oh, you can both take the cup to the press conference." And Harris said, "Oh, I'm not doing the press conference. Lockie is." So she was like, "Oh, okay, Darcy, you just take it." And so then I just walked off with the cup. As soon as that happened, I gave it away and my job was done in that moment.
Well, it's hot here at the MCG on Grand Final day. The Magpies face the Lions, who they haven't beaten in their past 6 games. And on the biggest of stages too, what can the Pies deliver?
Holy crap. Talk about legacy and stuff like that, and you want to leave yours. And I've had 44 sons in I'm gonna get emotional here. 44 sons inside my shirt because I fucking love you blokes so much. But today's the best day of my life because Gavin and I had a little baby boy. I said boys. 7:45 this morning is special. So now, regardless of what happens, we're fucking winners here. We're winners only. I feel like on top of the world today. So make a mistake today and let it go. Go and learn those lessons for fucking 2 years. Accept and embrace. There'll be things that won't go all the way, and we just keep coming back to the minute, and then come back to each other. Everyone will get a chance today. Everyone will. Because it's all about pressure. That's what we do. One pressure team we've got. Like boys and
The might of Brisbane roll out onto the MCG. It's a Collingwood dominated crowd, but here come the Brisbane Lions.
Right, be us out there, boys. Let's just be us. That's it. Do what we do, be us.
The Roar will tell you everything when Collingwood come out looking for a 16th Premiership.
At the tender age of 20, he now has the perfect opportunity in the sunshine of the MCG to the city end as his football dreams continue to come true. does look at
real trouble.
Yeah, this is a real concern. Big development here for the Pies.
Collingwood. McRae taking out Gardner. Has support from Myercheck on the boundary. Around the body. And the rest is history.
Might work out for Collingwood. IQ goes very short to go. He wants a piece. This to give Collingwood a 10-point lead. There's the siren from 52. To go out loads. It's floating. It's drifting. It's home. To Goey after the siren.
Up in front, McInerney push forward. Here's Charlie. Here he is. Left foot snap. Is a goal. Down. Lovely collect by Charlie. Who takes on Jeremy Howe. Gives to McCluggage. Quick snap. Goal. So Collingwood looking to regain the lead. Hill comes in just inside 50 when he kicks. It is very, very, very good. The Markov, whose kick smothered. Good bounce, good collect, good pace, good kick. Goal, Wild back in front. Maynard, loose hand Fletcher, brilliantly creative to Robertson. One more and it's a goal. To Danaher.
Howe came running out of half-back to be the recipient, and without hesitation he kicks for Hill. He went up the mountain and came down a hill. Sat it up into the sun. Starcevic wore it in the back of the neck. Bobby to level it up. It's a stirring response from Collingwood.
Martin Manor, duck back to the left, he's got four. He has got four, Bobby Hill. Now to Daicos, on the burst, around a tackle, a centering kick. He kicks quickly, and Crisp has marked it 55 out. Crisp comes in from outside 50. He's done it. A packed house at the MCG, and they are watching something quite magnificent.
It's fucking impossible. Skillful. It's amazing. Job's not fucking done. Best day of my life. I'm just going to keep reminding you. Get better.
Eric, just think of way back when we're doing all our training with Wadey in the summer and all those things. This is what we use it now. You know, all those steps we've taken, not only the ladders, but all the steps we've taken now. This is where it's for. As we get more tired in pre-season, I've seen it. He tried to fucking flog you so many times. Every single time he tried to test you, you come back together. And you just play the minutes. That's it. Trust you've done the work. Get this team, okay, we'll go get the job done.
Second half to get underway. What does it hold in store?
Underway in the second half. What a game it was.
Nick Daicos. They belt him every time he takes the footy. So much so this big.
The gate tackle for the Pies on Starcevic.
Wow. Mason missed that fly kick snap. Guinea missed that dribble shot.
Little left foot runner, another poster.
I think Bobby missed a set shot.
Puts it on its way and pushes it right.
All really great gettable chances, and I thought in that moment, are we wasting this momentum? We're not putting it on the scoreboard, and this might come back to bite us later.
Hugh McCluggage from 45 outs. He's met it. He's got it.
As Collingwood look to kick a goal or two late. High to the wing, Cox and McInerney again. It's too strong for Cox, can't mark. Fall the ball, Collingwood have numbers around it. Lipinski shovels to Mitchell. A hand pass over the top to Nick Daicos, who let it go, kept it alive, saw it was forward. And Myercheck takes a good mark with a teammate in his face. He kicks to Hill, who's got it again within range.
Heard Bobby say to Steele, should I snap or should I drop punt this? And sort of a bit of an alarm in my head was like, he's not overly confident here in what he wants to do. So quick little, Bobby, and he just looked straight up and hit me. Yeah, I remember taking the mark and I sort of thinking, Jesus, now it's my turn. I've actually got to kick this goal.
He comes in and he does it.
Empty out. We've got so many rotations. Use 4 or 5 minutes and get the fuck off. Unless he's got energy.
When we shape the corridor, if someone's free, use them straight away. Don't hang on to the ball and then try and use them late. Just use them and then just run. Have fun out there doing this.
We're not protecting this lead. We're fucking gonna kick 6 goals this quarter. And be fucking brave here, boys. Let's go. Come on. Brave. One minute at a time. And then we get
This most thrilling of seasons goes the distance.
I think the start of the last quarter became this real battle. Big contests, ball flying from end to end without as much scoring. It becomes a real arm wrestle for the Premiership.
To extend Collingwood's lead, you'll hear a massive roar. Squeeze it, half back, launches to half forward. Maynard, Cameron, Charlie, too clever Charlie. He flicked it to Maynard, who gives to Pendlebury. Short pass is delightful. To Berry, they work into half forward. Blind turn, mesmerised and Berry on the lazy Susan. To Charlie, can he get it and go? He had it, he lost it. Charlie's got it, a goal, and they're in front. Charlie. GG Charlie has put the Lions in front.
They go 2 points up. First thing I was quickly just checked the bench and there was no signs up for either side, so I knew we had time. We were getting back in the middle to try and plan what we wanted to do, and Nick's like, oh, do you want me to go to half forward? I can get Titchy in. It's like, what, you don't want to be part of like this? This is stuff, like this is going to be amazing.
I think when he tests me out like that, I'm like, yeah, this is my chance to try and help the boys get one forward.
5:31 to go. Brisbane by 2 points. Up she goes. Cox got his hand to it. Nick Daicos gathers. Hand passes it away to Pendlebury. Gets a kick up inside the 50. Myercheck in the front. Gardner knocked it away. Nick Daicos, lightning hands. Here's the Ngoe moment. He unloads. Bang! And Collingwood Stars just went and wrenched the cutback.
You sort of see Nick in the air, like hanging. Geordie like just sticks that left arm up, somehow gets his feet resettled and then just slams it, and like on the ground, it literally sounded like a gunshot off his boot. That is an amazing bit of footy to watch, and the time, the stage, like it doesn't get much better than that.
Kicked it off the carpet to half forward. Quaynor gets there ahead of Rayner. He chips it wide, a mark to side bottom, and he shows some poise. He got 50. Wow. He got 50, Sidey. This will bring into 55.
It's going to take absolutely everything Steele side bottom has got. Hits 50, drives it side bottom drives it, and he bangs it home. What are we seeing in the G?
Unbelievable. First person over to him was his great mate Scott Pendlebury. How many big games on this ground have those two played together?
But they have to go. Neil senses the moment. He launches it in long. They fly. Huge pack. McCarthy brought it to ground. Hit put out the side. Who can get there first? McKenna ran onto it and over it. McCluggage tapped it to the boundary. Lions gave it back to him. Huey kept it in. Danced the line. Kicks to full forward. Joe! Around the corner. Through for a goal. We are going to the final minute.
Picked it up beautifully. The play of the day from Berry. The kick goes off the side of the boot. Hoskin Elliott with courage. Chris has a fresh airing. Rocky Neal picks it up. Free kick's been paid. They're going to pay advantage. Danaher again. Fists it away. Back to Nick Daicos. Comes out wide to Hoskin Elliott. 60 metres from the Lions goal. They have 43 seconds to kick a goal to win the grand final. Mitchell's got the free kick. Tom Mitchell's got it. And that could just about be it. Clock ticks down to 30 seconds. And they go back to the champ. Pendlebury's been called to play. 22 seconds and counting. 4 points is the margin.
They're just about there. Collingwood a mark here. And it's job done. They drive it to the line. Big fist of players. Hoskin Elliott drives the ball forward. 2 seconds on the clock. McCreary goes hard. Siren! The Kings are the close finish. And the Kings of the AFL. Collingwood are premiers for the 16th time by 4 points.
Oh my God, we fucking did it.
There's a moment after the siren when everything stops and all my boyhood dreams have come true. I'm a Premiership captain of Collingwood.
I just dropped to the ground, and because I wasn't sure if I was about to start crying or what was going to happen, and I just needed like 3 or 4 breaths and just head down. I just needed to compose myself. Yeah, I think a lot of my emotion was just a culmination of 15 years of bloody hard work to get it, and there was no more twist. There wasn't another turn to be had. It was just done.
just appreciation, like all of them, all the people that have contributed to this. Yeah, just the joy. But also that people forget the struggle. We've worked hard to get to that position, but more just so the celebration and appreciation for the work that everyone had done.
Yeah, I remember seeing Dad at ground level holding the cup. He never won one, he lost 4, and he got to present me Collingwood's 16th Premiership Cup. The end of that story. Our family has won a premiership at Collingwood.
Seeing all the smiles and cries from the Collingwood fans and how much it meant to them really resonated with me.
We're all in it together and everyone was riding the same waves, and yeah, I just love the fact that everyone got so much enjoyment out of it. You know, it wasn't just the players who enjoy this.
I said, you know what, I'm going to jog around the lap by myself and actually just soak this all in. Like, not say a word, not do anything, just purely soak in what we'd just achieved. Because I was so present, but at the same time I was just kept reflecting on sort of the last 7-8 weeks and the journey I'd been on, and how hard I'd worked to be in this position like we all had.
You said to me at the start of the week, you said we've got bigger fish to fry. Wow, you weren't fucking wrong. That's the best feeling in the world. Nothing can ever replace that. Like, oh, fuck, man. When that siren went, fuck. That is unbelievable. We've got the best supporter base you'll ever see, and fuck, they turned out again today. Now we're a fucking premiership player forever. No one can take that from us. Fucking 23 premiership players.
So once the fans have left, our family and friends have left, the staff have left, the players, the playing group wanted to meet in the middle of the MCG together and reflect on and celebrate what we've just done and what it means to each of us.
I remember doing this in 2010 and it was the best thing. Wanted to do it again one more time.
To be sharing openly with each other what it meant to us was an iconic moment for our team and a moment that no one can take away from us. To have dealt with everything that season threw at us, the pressure, the expectation, the hype, the success, dealing with being the best, handling being the best, delivering when it mattered most, performing under pressure, under duress, finding a way to win when it seemed like it was impossible. That moment, as a captain, nothing makes you prouder.
If you just keep dreaming and keep believing, you never know what can happen. I just want to be remembered as someone that was respected, that did whatever it took on game day to win, and off the field a guy who, left no stone unturned, but also enjoyed coming into work.
I want to be a really good dad to my kids. I want to be a good husband to Alex. I just want to be like the best dad I can be.
I want to be remembered as somebody who helped to create an environment and lead a team where everybody felt comfortable to let their strengths shine.
Yeah, I think it's such an addictive feeling and we're all chasing that feeling again. I don't think you can experience it enough times. So sharing it with all the friends and families and the people that have come along the ride, it's just something that I'll chase for the rest of my life and I hope to experience it every year after this year.
Yeah, I spent a lifetime learning what I need to be my best version, and as a player and as a coach, and then as a father and a husband, those things are important to me. Time away from your loved ones, we all do it. You've got to give up to get sometimes in life, but there's a lot of sacrifice from all our people. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to be part of some success. This one feels bigger, maybe because it's closest to my memories and then all the other special things that come along with it. Promise myself I wouldn't cry. Yeah. Yeah, this is the most special. Yeah, we've all got our own story, haven't we? Yeah, this is a pretty cool one.